recording now.
It's Robocock.
Was Robocock in it?
Yes.
He's come out naked, hit small children with his cock.
You had a dildo called Robocock. Oh, you can buy one. Is it good? Check the ratings.
It asks you for your boots, your hat and your motorbike.
Oh.
Oh, that's the Terminator.
We've not started yet, have we?
It's recording. You just start it when you want.
We should start.
Oh, you put a fucking beak on it. That doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
Put an elastic band on her beak. That's what I meant.
Oh.
Squawking away in the background. And she should be in the kitchen doing the washing up or something.
Done it.
Who did?
Either. Both.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, but that was The Rock.
No, it wasn't.
What?
No, it wasn't. I said, where's The Rock? Not that.
He's fucked up, isn't he? He got brain damage.
Don't comment.
Ooh, Hitman Hart?
Yeah.
I know, didn't he have a stroke or
Yeah,
something?
that's it, yeah. Dirty bastard.
He did, there was a fucking brilliant interview he did, a documentary on his wrestling.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I think it's called Beyond the Mat, I think it might be.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Very, very good indeed.
Razor Ramon and Diesel.
Wrestling is quite gay.
There's nothing wrong with grown man wearing hardly anything, rubbing themselves up against each other, all muscly and oily.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. Sounds like my idea of a Friday night.
I did stop watching it when I was 30, though.
I stopped watching it when I was about 18.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I've probably done.
You've got a WrestleMania. You've got a SummerSlam under the bed somewhere.
The odd WrestleMania now and again. Yeah, I used to watch WrestleMania every year, even if we didn't watch like the house shows. But I mean, it was all good.
Oh, Jesus.
1999.
The voice of reason.
Yeah.
That's the future. Still, 1999 is still the future. I don't care what anyone says. Can't wait for that date.
See, the thing is, I don't get how Hulk Hogan looked younger as he got older.
The wonders of drugs. Hear what he said in the papers, in the news recently?
No.
He said now that his daughter's older, he'd that he'd chat her up if he didn't know her, or something like that.
Oh,
something along those lines.
My word, that's awful. Danny's just told me, do you know what he said in the paper? He said now that his daughter's older, he could admit that he'd probably chat her up if he didn't know her.
Jesus. Who said that? Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
I thought you meant Danny had said that. I was going to say.
Wrong with that.
Do you know, he's supposed to be coming in Celeb Big Brother this year?
Is he?
Yeah.
That'd be good. Worth watching.
Oh my God.
God fucking hell. That was like Cristiano Ronaldo, wasn't it? Rewinding that. He just touched him on the chest, he went down like a sack of shit.
One thing we're going to have to stop saying in future is, oh, he just went down like a girl, because we've seen from the World Cup, girls go down, they stand up and run, they act like grown-ups.
And we'll have no gay jokes.
No, none whatsoever. Oh. Hulk Hogan isn't in the wrestling show.
He did. Someone's got period all over it.
Oh no, something about Dallas Cowboys. I'm sure Chris will know. Yeah. Anyway, got some tweetings. Did you see the YouTube with the Ox in interviewing Chambers?
No, I didn't.
I just tweeted it from the pod account. It's very good.
I'll go and have a look.
Said if you didn't love him already, you'll love him now. There's Buff Bagwell. He had muscles on his muscles.
Buff Bagwell?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the fucking hat on?
Yeah, I think it is. There's him and the other one. Can't remember which one was which.
She does. You know, Labrador, what is she now, 7 months? A 7-month-old Labrador puppy, when she barks, it sounds like a training shoe on a basketball court.
I hate that. That's why I don't watch basketball. Can't stand it. Fucking
that.
Squeak, squeak. Yeah, nonsense. I should play it in slippers. That's it. Are you beating the dog?
No. I fucking wish.
He's slamming your...
Seth Rollins.
Some shit sent me a safeshare.tv. Who the fuck are you?
A safe word.
It's not even in fucking... It's not even in a Western language. It's probably going to be some kind of thing to kill me.
Sky box office. Is that how much is that going to be for that fucking pay-per-view? About 25 quid.
Yeah. Well, if they just charged a £5 for it, everybody would watch it. They charge 25 quid, and even little kids can't watch it.
Fucking disgraceful.
It is, always has been. Shitbags.
At least I remember back in the day when they used to only have like one out of every 3, or just WrestleMania as pay-per-view. If it was just fucking WrestleMania as pay-per-view that year, you'd probably be inclined to buy it.
We used to get them free over here, back in
I
the
know.
old day. My favourite was the Royal Rumble.
I used to like the Royal Rumble.
My favourite bloke was Rick the Model Martel. He was out and over the top of those ropes, like a thing that goes over ropes.
My
favourite
he
won.
Wrestlers used to be the Brood.
Well, they a load of vampires.
Yes.
Ah, there you go.
I did like Rikishi. Eddie Fatu, dead.
There's a website of dead wrestlers, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's fucking thousands of them.
Chris Benoit, steroids went to his head.
He killed his wife and kid and then hung himself.
He did. Yeah, he killed his... Danny was just saying he killed his family and then...
I mean, she might have been annoying, so they don't want to blame him too much.
Well, I can sympathise at times. I'm joking.
I had a sulking fit earlier today. Never get me haircut.
No, I didn't.
Jesus.
Fucking did.
Can you put her in another room?
Hmm.
You're not saying that out loud, are you? Because you'll be dead down the dead. She'll do a bloody Chris Benoit on you. She'll murder you.
You're going to get a pixie cut.
Do you say pixie as in what was it? No. Monkey magic? Pixie?
No, pixie.
I don't even know what that is. I don't see many pixies.
When is a pixie not a pixie?
When it's blue.
No, when it's got his head up a fairy skirt, that is a goblin.
It's not right, is it? You know I'm recording all of this.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh,
You were meant to have done some kind of intro, but you're not going to do it now, are you? 'Cause we've been going 5 minutes.
No, I'm not really going to do an intro, no.
Oh, excellent.
But how do you explain to the people that are listening to this?
Both of them.
Yeah, but all 3 of them, about the wrestling. I said, oh, that looks quite good, doesn't it? That looks...
F1 2015. I bought F1 2013. I'm still only up to the 3rd race of the season.
Are you?
I can't stand that open wheel racing. If you can't bash someone off on the first corner, I'm not interested.
No. And I've heard that you like to bash a lot of people off on the first corner.
It's disgusting. Can't wait for Forza 6 to come out. Oh, it's going to be a dream on the Xbox One.
Don't have an Xbox, just got a PlayStation. Happy with that.
If you got yourself an Xbox One, you would put the PlayStation in the bit, or you wouldn't. I use mine as a media server. Both of mine as media servers.
Really?
All my films on there. Watch Netflix and Love Film and all that other stuff. Well, it's not Love Film, is it? It's Amazon Prime. I think Chris and who else is it? He did send me a message. Can't remember what he said. He's doing a...
Danny?
Yes?
Good evening.
Hello?
Are you free possibly for an hour in about an hour?
I've had to lie to him.
Going to do this
Can you hear it?
with
Yeah.
Liam and Tom in a minute.
Hugs for Tom.
Half an hour, and then after that I want to do some work on my YouTube channel. Just wondered if you can have a look at that banner for me. Let me know.
Look at him. Just realised Budget Jesus managed to get on this one, just you and me on, that we haven't even told the others we're doing.
Everyone.
Nobody knows. Until it goes up, no one knows we're doing it, do they?
Are we even going to shout this out?
No. Oh, we'd have to tweet it from the pod account once it's done.
Is it going to be done tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I said, might be later, having a chin wag with a mate, not sure when he will get bored and leave. I'll let you know. So I haven't told him a lie, I just didn't tell him it was you, and I didn't tell him we were going to put it as a pod.
Oh, my mate. I'm genuinely touched by that.
Well, if I'd have put Gimli, then he would have gone, not a friend then, is it?
No.
So I've bowled him a googly there, we'll never know.
You have, you've thrown him a wrong.
I have. First, we should say thank you to all the people who've donated all that wonderful money. And how's the boob job that they've paid for?
It's wonderful. The nipples are just starting to poke out again.
Hello, bless them.
Perky.
Yeah, and Pinky.
Yeah.
£652.17 English pence. It's not bad, is it? So in alphabetical order, Akib from England.
Akib.
Akshay from USA. who has paid for our entire SoundCloud for a season. It's very nice of him. There's Anthony from England, Ashley from the UK. I'm never sure it's England or UK unless they put it in their bio. Bhupinder from the UK, Blair from Canada, Cecilia from Sweden, Connor from England, Darval from India, Frederick, the one and only Swedish Freddy from Sweden, Glenn, AFC Glenn, we all know him, from England,
Yes.
Gregory from the USA, Jason from England, not our Jason, John from Ireland, Rebel Gooner, we've all known him for years, Josh from England, KS, a cheeky little someone from Australia, we both know who this person is, but they wanted the name, remain anonymous, Mana, and then Kelly from Australia, and Ken from England, and Korosh from Germany, Lucas from Switzerland. Got people listening in Switzerland. I wish you'd have sent us some chocolate.
Yeah.
Mark, an Englishman in Australia. That's Mark Tagg. Another Mark from USA. Another Mark from England. So the Marks are winning this. There's been 3 Marks and a Marcus. So that's 3.5 for the Marks, and Marcus is from Sweden. Miles from the USA. Nick from England. Ole from Norway. It's not Ola Gunnar-Solskjaer. I've checked on that. Pete, the PA Gooner, we know him from England. Pete from Australia. Raheel from England. Rodri from Wales.
Whee!
Robert from England. Scarlett from England. I think she is an FA registered coach.
Wow.
Yes. Stephen from Australia. Thomas from England. And Yazid from Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much, everyone.
So just run through the countries that we can't be nasty to again.
Oh, fuck me.
There's
England,
yeah.
the whole of the UK, Canada, Sweden, India, USA.
No, technically not. We had anyone from Scotland.
Nah, fuck 'em.
Jocks.
Yeah. Jock man. He's taken money. He broke in and took some of it.
Did he?
He did it for Iron Brew and Smack.
Oh, Christ.
Ireland and Australia, Germany, Switzerland. I don't think we've got anything against any of these countries. Norway, Wales. Can't say anything about them anyway. And I love Saudi Arabia. It's nice there. They don't drink and it's warm every day. My kind of country.
Personally, that's like my Bulgaria.
Don't say that. My delivery man, George, he's from Bulgaria. He
Is
come
he?
in the other day and went, "Hey, Danny!" And I thought he's got the look of a killer in his eye. I'm going to be nice to him. He's
You can
Liverpool
buy a
fan.
leather jacket. You buy a leather jacket over there for £1.50. lovely summer holiday, and you can come back and still have change from a tenner.
He said, "I'm going to the Emirates Cup."
Is he?
Yeah, and he's a Liverpool fan.
Wow.
He's going to go and smash shit up.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, all those people we mentioned are in the draw for the first prize, which is go to a game with Jeff and Raj. They're paying for your tickets and something from Pinebury Corner. And if you ask them nicely, they might give you a signature or a firm handshake.
I know. I think they're going to buy a few drinks afterwards as well. And Jeff's
they?
going to give you, Jeff's going to give you a little nugget of his
he?
wisdom regarding the transfers. Yeah.
That won't take long.
No.
All right, and so everybody's in for the first prize, and they're also in for the second prize, which is the shirt. You can have Jenkinson or Miachi.
Yeah.
And everybody's in for the third prize, which is all the stuff the ABW lot have sent, apart from you, because you couldn't be able to send fucking anything.
No, I've got a cup, and if need be,
Yeah.
then I will send it directly to whoever wins it. Yeah, I will.
And someone called Rich Agostini, he sent us a Napoli top all signed from about 2003. He sent us a Spain top with, but these are both brand new with tags, and the other one was I can't remember the third top. And he sent us a Juventus set of shorts signed by number 10. I think it might be Del Piero, and an Arsene Wenger autograph and the Arsene Wenger book. So he sent us all that lot for nothing because he didn't want it. So we've chucked the book in with that lot. And the rest of it we'll give away as well at some other time. And all the people who entered Podcast 100's competition, where you had to name the 3 answers, answer the 3 questions, they're all in the draw for third prize.
Are they?
Yes, they're all in the draw for third prize. So we haven't forgotten about you people, but you can't enter. You could only enter by doing that when podcast number 100 was out and about. So you can't sneakily get in now and win that because it's too late.
And don't they win your soiled jockstrap?
No, I had to eat that.
Oh.
I
Time's really that hard?
Well, I made a mistake. Schoolboy error. I thought it was covered in chocolate. Turns out it wasn't chocolate, but I ate it anyway.
Oh.
Yes, I did think, why is chocolate yellow? But never mind.
Oh, you're wrong in so many different types
I know.
of ways.
It is. And what have we spent some of the money on? I hear you ask.
I know we've got a webcam for Tom, haven't we?
And a headset. because so he looks wonderfully in HD, and nobody tell him that he looks like that bloke from something Smith.
Smith and Jones.
No, the singer who was on X Factor.
Sam Smith.
That's it. Nobody tell Hugs for Tommy looks like Sam Smith because he doesn't like it.
Oh, I can't stick that prick.
No.
Not Tom.
No, Tom's cool.
Yeah.
So we bought him a HD camera. It was a tenner, and the USB headset is going to be about 20-25. I think I'm trying to persuade John Welsh to have a HD camera, but he's been a bit fruity about it. Oh, I shouldn't have to have one. Fucking have it.
No, I think. See, the thing is, I don't think he wants one because he doesn't want the camera to pick up on the little bits of food in his beard.
Oh, that's probably safe.
It is.
But there again, what if he watches it back and then he's hungry and he can see where the food is?
Oh, that's an intriguing thought. But why didn't he just get his tablet or his iPhone and just do a reverse image back on himself, and then he can pick it out?
He's not tech savvy, is he? When he thought his computer was broke for a week. He just turned it off, didn't he? And he couldn't figure out turning it back on.
Oh no!
Every time he puts the headset on, they're on back to front and upside down. It's a disgrace. We've updated the website.
Yeah.
And I've put on here updated web. Oh no, we paid for the hosting for another season, so that was until May next year. That's £45. And we've renewed the bergkampwonderland.co.uk name. We own that until 2021. There you go. That was £17.
That's not too bad.
It isn't. Dug deep for that.
And the rest of it is going to go on me. I'm going to grow some cannabis plants.
Ooh.
From the greenhouse.
Yes.
And I hear you're buying shares in Mini Cheddar.
I can't eat them. I can't eat them. They give me the poorly belly.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, that can't be good, can it?
No, it's not good. It makes me sad. I can't even talk about it.
So what have you moved on to now then? Because
fizzy water and grapes.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No.
You realise you're going to lose weight?
I know. I have to, because every time I wheel around now, you can smell bacon. It's just my fat legs rubbing against the wheels.
Well, it beats rubber.
No, not by much. So there you go. That's all the money sorted out. So I thought we'd maybe get about £200-300, because last time we got £600. But then again, last season we did spend £717. So this has paid us back for some of the money that we'd put into it anyway.
See, I'm not surprised because I know that we have some absolutely fantastic listeners.
That they are beautiful. We're not saying who it is, but one of them gave us £150.
I know. And I can't believe it.
And another one gave us 150 Norwegian kroner, which works out to be about £11.
Oh, I thought that was going to be like a crate of Kronenberg or something.
Well, I had actually booked a family holiday to Disneyland with the 150 kroner, and then I thought it would be about £2,000 or £3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to put the phone down.
Oh, no.
It's awful. Disgusting. Oh, I've got an interaction. What's this? Talking about dirty, fat Tottenham scum. It's from Lee, at Smithy1983, SMIFFY. He's the one who did my cat flap that we were talking about. Hey, Slim, just updated it. It's job done, simples. Just like yourself, much love. What the fuck is he on about?
Well, that's obviously irony.
Oh, no, I told Skype to fuck off. Sent him a nice tweet as I do, because every time you turn the fucking thing on, it goes, update, fuck off.
I know.
It annoys me. I don't like it. No need for it.
Update mine as well. Is there any...
Sorry, you having a turn then? Is there? Don't do it.
It's my gammy ear, I tell you.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Because you've been putting Optrex in your ear all week.
No, I haven't. It was Otex. It was
whatever. It's Weetabix. That's why it's getting worse.
I put some milk in with it as well. The only problem is when I fell asleep, you fucking came along with a spoon and ate it.
Oh, dear, I don't like Weetabix. Dirt. It sounds like mush, doesn't it?
It's moderately healthy.
Yeah. Tit.
See, that's what I don't get. All these cereals with chocolate in it. Why?
I know.
Would you warm up a dairy milk and sprinkle it in a bowl of water and have that for breakfast? No.
I'd warm it up by eating it and putting it in my belly.
See, I'm on a new breakfast cereal at the moment. Probably my favourite breakfast cereal in the world.
I'm
Lucky
never
Charms.
awake. Oh, they're not full of sugar, are they?
Nope.
Get you ready for the day.
Beats a line of amphetamine.
Yeah, actually, you could probably mash it up and snort it and it would be the same.
Probably would, actually. Probably would.
Yeah, so that's all the donations sorted out. And the other thing players that have gone.
Yeah, so we
got rid of loads. We've got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 players at all levels have left the club.
I'll start with probably the most notable of them all, Lucas Podolski. We're all Galatasaray fans now.
I'm a Galatasaray fan. I don't support Arsenal anymore.
No, but just because Podolski's gone
Yeah.
and Robin van Persie's gone to Fenerbahce,
Yeah.
I think
Support them forever.
Yeah, you like myself
Yeah.
are now a solid gold Galatasaray fan.
Come on, the Gallas.
I
I think they're called the Gallas, is that their name?
Yeah, something like that. I went out and I bought my shirt yesterday.
Well, they have always been my favourite French team. I've supported them since 100 years at least.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a season ticket, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, ever since that time they won that game.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
He'll do well there.
I think he will.
He will.
I heard the little boy inside went to Turkey because of his love for kebabs. That's what it was.
Oh, dear. Yeah, because
Sheesh, lamb doner,
Fenerbahce bought Nani as well, didn't they?
kofta.
So the Nani Van Persie combination next year of two fat fucks not giving a fuck, taking their money home in a wheelbarrow because they're getting paid so much money.
They should have signed that Anderson as well. He's another useless ex-Man United fat fuck.
He's gone. He went back to Brazil, I think.
Yeah, he did. And he's having an atrocious time. I think he got sent off last time I saw this week.
Talking about players in Brazil, did you know our very own Denilson has left Brazil?
Has he? Where's he gone?
He has gone to...
Jail.
Ex-Goon is on the move on our website. It is... Where are you? Denilson. He has gone to Al Wahada in United Arab Emirates for 2.5 million.
Oh.
Yeah.
He went for he still commands 2.5 million.
Well, I think he's only about 26.
But he's shit.
Well, he is shit.
He was nicknamed the Crab, wasn't he? Because he could never pass forward. His passing was always either back or to the side.
No, it's because he was always itching.
Oh.
Itching his pants. So you're sad that Podolski's gone?
You know what? I am a little bit sad Podolski's gone.
He'll score loads over there.
But he's another one. He's like a Boué. He never really was someone that was going to bring something to the side. And he was never going to be a starter. However, he is someone that the fans connected with and that really loved his time at Arsenal, loved being there. He was the life and the soul of the dressing room, but unfortunately, no room for sentimentality in football is there, so he had to move.
Now maybe people will stop calling me a twat when I tell them how many goals he scored when he was at Cologne and how well he's done for Germany. And he'll start at Galatasaray and score 100 goals a season.
But didn't he leave Arsenal with the best strike rate out of all of our strikers for last season? Am I correct in saying that?
As in goals per game?
Yeah, something like that. Or
he only played half a season, didn't he?
Shots on goal, yeah. It was something like that. I did see some crazy stat that said he was the most prolific striker at the club. As in goals to games ratio, it might have been.
Oh, well, yeah, not for last season. Overall, I think he got about 30-odd goals in 70-something games. Where is it? 31 goals in 82 games. That's a goal nearly every 3 games.
So that's not bad going.
It's not considering how often. I mean, he didn't play 82 full games, did he? When you look in the Champions League, he scored 8 goals in 14 games. I mean, normally when you look at a player playing in another country, you go, well, how have they got on in Europe? That's a pretty good even mark to test all players on because it's quite an even competition, as long as you don't play in the preliminary rounds against some Northern Irish or Welsh team or Scottish team. Yeah, because none of them gave us any money, did they? Oh, one of them did.
No.
See, one of them, was it a Welsh or Northern Irish team? One bloke scored a hat-trick in the 14th preliminary game. They've only got to play 200 games before they get to the first round. Yeah.
Jesus wept.
I know, but to get 8 in 14, that's pretty good. He got 19 in 60 Premier League games, so that's a goal every 3 games.
I think we should talk about our signings, or signing, should I say.
Actually, we've had 6 signings.
6 signings,
Yes.
but let me guess, the other 5 are all under, 12.
Well, all I'm going to say is they come in a jar.
Okay, fair enough. They were just a memory.
They were a milky substance in a jar, but they've got great potential. They're great swimmers.
Oh, that's
Better
grim.
check. What
Yes.
a player.
See, I went on our good friends at the Arsenal in My Blood podcast, and I said that I wasn't really overly excited about it, but I can see that the potential that he's going to bring to the team. He's going to be a starter, surely.
I will start every game.
Yeah, and I severely hope he does. Not that I have a problem with Ospina. Szczesny, I think, just you're a dickhead, mate. But no, I think what he's going to do is he's going to shore up our defence. He's going to make some top-notch saves because he is still probably. Do you reckon it's fair to say he's in the top 10 goalkeepers in the world still?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I said last night when I was talking to Tom and Chris and Dom, they said that Dom said he's got a good 5 years left in him, and I said that Dom then said that coming up in the next few years that oh God, I've forgotten him. Martinez. He said Martinez will be the number 2. He said Martinez might get one more season out on loan because it looks like Ospina is off to Everton because I think what's their goalkeeper? The American bloke, Tim Howard.
Yep.
I think he ruined himself in the last World Cup. It took 2 years out of him. So I think his days are behind him. So so they need someone decent. And Ospina, well, if he's going to go there and be number 1, he'll do well.
But would you not say that, see, I'm sat here and I go, I'd rather get rid of Szczesny than Ospina.
Yep, definitely.
Because...
Don't like him. He's been done today, isn't he? Helium.
Yeah, which
idiot.
A lot of people will say, that's his downtime, his holiday, but end of the day, he still acted like a knobhead.
Yeah, and he obviously doesn't give a shit. I mean, he's been caught smoking 3 times. Today was in the papers because he's been caught doing helium, which, although it isn't illegal, it kills you. People have died breathing in helium and doing the squeaky voice.
I know. I've been close to death several times.
Well, yes, that's where you put the gas, isn't it?
No, that's just my natural voice.
Terrible. But he's just fantastic. I always say that you get any of the world's top 5 goalkeepers, that would be like Buffon, De Gea, Cech, Casillas, and who else would you put in there?
Courtois.
Yeah, Courtois, Joe Hart to a certain extent. You get any of those and say to them, you're only going to play 7 league games next season. Of course they're going to look rusty. But in those 7 games Cech played for Chelsea last season, he kept 5 clean sheets.
Yeah.
Some seasons for Chelsea, he was keeping 18 or 19 clean sheets a season. I reckon he is better than Seaman was. And I reckon he's maybe even better than, if you're going to rate the top 3 Premier League goalkeepers of all time, I reckon it's going to be Seaman, Schmeichel and Cech.
Because we were originally in for Cech, weren't we, when he moved to Chelsea the first time?
God, that was 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Yes,
that must have been about the time that we bought Lehmann.
Yes.
Because Lehmann signed for us at the beginning of 03-04, and I think that's when he signed for Chelsea.
Yes.
I'm surprised they let him go, though, because they've just bought the bloke from Stoke.
Begovic.
Yeah, they bought him, giving him the number 1 shirt because Courtois doesn't want it. So Cech is the 33, because he's 33 years old, and he's played 330 games or something like that.
Yep. And there's another thing behind it, 33 something. There was something else to go with that. I can't remember what it was now.
The number of clean sheets he'll keep for us this season.
Probably. I hope so.
Yeah.
I certainly do hope so.
But the other signings we've bought Jeff Rennie Adelaide. Adelaide? Yeah, from Lens, 1.5 million. It was a 3 million dual deal, and you got him and Yassin for Fortune. Good God, I'm having no luck with these, am I? Why don't they buy more players from Barnet called Gary and Trevor? I'd like to see the French say Gary. Yeah, I'd like to say the French people or the Germans get the name Gary or Stephen or Trevor out. And then Vlad Dragomir, I think he's only about 17, got him from a Romanian team for 100 grand. And Jordi Emmanuel Ossi Tutu from Reading, 100 grand, plus 1.3 million in add-ons. Nice. And then Kostas Palias from the Arsenal Elite Academy in Cyprus. I put that down as a free, because if he's come from our academy, I doubt very much we're going to charge ourselves. Although, maybe the shithouse who owns us probably charged us about £500,000 handling fee as an agent's fee. I wouldn't be at all surprised.
What they should do, though, is they should give some money to that academy to go, okay, one of your players has come through, so we'll chuck you such and such to invest back in the academy.
Pay them in drachma.
What's that?
Drachma. It's the Greek currency. It's coming back. We're going old school with the currencies.
Oh, Jesus.
Poor old Greece. Anyway, Brandon Ormond-Otwell, Conservative, has gone to Swindon on a free. Yep. Sami Ajayi has gone to Cardiff, because we got him from Charlton, and I had him on trial when he scored a goal in his first game as a centre-back, and then we kept him, and then he went out on loan to Cardiff last season, and so they've kept him. Oh, well, never mind. Owen Moore, gone to Brighton. Rogare Musenda, I'm glad he's gone. He's gone to Southampton, I can't say his fucking name. M-I-C-H apostrophe E-L. How would you say that? Michael.
I don't know.
Michelle Parker.
See, that's the thing. I'm not even getting roped into ruining someone's name and offending more people.
Well, he's gone to Liverpool. So they can't even speak English up there, so they'll be all right. Rio Miyachi's gone to St. Pauli in Germany.
For the best.
That's sad. He had such a great season at Feyenoord when he was there. But again, you'd look good in the Dutch league at the moment.
I was going to say, yeah, it's not a great league, is it?
Not anymore. I remember the days of Romario and Ronaldo and Hullet and
Ibrahimovic.
Did he play in Holland?
Yeah, played for us.
Oh, of course he did when he come over from Malmo.
Yeah, not bad.
Thank you. Samuel Galindo, apparently the Bolivian wonder kid, has fucked off back to Bolivia with a team I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Josh Vickers. Now, he was our goalkeeper and he was quite a decent goalie. Yeah. I think he was looking to be 4th or 5th choice. He's been just released. Kawhi Marsh-Brown, Green Party, he's been released. Elliot Wright, don't know, he's gone. Tyler Hayes.
The one off of Towie?
I think every time I try and find this one, I end up looking at his bloody stuff when I do a goggle on him. So, yeah, I think so. Brooklyn Beckham's gone.
That's sad.
That's sad days. When BB's gone, but he's not the talented one. It's his younger brother that's the talented one.
Is he on the books as well, isn't he?
I think he still is, yeah. I think he's going up to I think he was at the under-15s. He's gone up to the next level. Abu Diaby gone, but still training with the club to get fitness. So when everyone's injured, he'll come back and get a game. So
tell me something. Because there's a lot of uncertainty around this Diaby stuff. Is he gone?
Yes.
He has gone. So that is it. You will never see Abu Diaby in an Arsenal shirt.
Well, you will, because he's training.
I was going to say, not that Beckham. You would have anyway.
Yeah. Unless they use it as a towel to mop up his bones and whatever parts of his organs have come out through his arse. But yeah, hopefully he's going to be training with us. I remember like Beckham, was all that rumours about, Beckham's going to be playing for us because he was training with us. Yeah. And then Henry come back and was training with us for the second time.
Perez
he's coming back. And Perez. And yeah, and I think Lundberg might have been as well, but I think it's just to keep him fit because he's obviously got a house round here, hasn't he?
Do you know who Sol Campbell reminds me of?
Oh, good God, he's an absolute moron.
I know.
I saw him on LBC.
Do you watch Family Guy?
Yes, I do.
Mayor West off Family Guy. That's who Sol Campbell reminds me of.
I can't remember that character. I've only just started watching it. It's brilliant. It's so funny. And Michael J. Fox comes up to him and shouts the window, I want to tell you about your future. And he went, I think we need to tell you about yours.
The new series, isn't it? It's on Channel 2 at the moment. It's fantastic. I love it.
I'll just watch them in any old order. I saw one, it was a Christmas special where they had to go up to Canada and then they crashed their car into the snow and then a pickup truck driver come by and he said, here, have my skidoo. And they went, okay. And then I think there was the little kid and the dog. And they said, Canadians will give you anything. He said, give me your leg. Hey, okay, here's my leg. Hey, cut his leg off and give it to them. Yes. I thought if our Jeff saw that, he'd be furious, but then he'd apologise.
Big nod, OG.
Oh, OG, the cuddliest, mate. He smells of taco meat.
He smells of taco meat and Old Spice.
Oh, what a combination.
I know. I'm almost got a touch on.
I'm dribbling on the carpet, and I don't even have carpet. That's how bad that is. I'm dribbling back through time. Jack Jebb's gone.
Has he really?
He's gone and fucked off. Wow. I thought he'd be doing so. He's a decent player. And then Austin Lipman, Maureen, to his mates. He's gone. He's fucked off.
Do you know what? I reckon when they get their free transfers or whatever out of Arsenal, they're just fucking relieved that you're not going to murder their names on a podcast anymore. That's it. We can leave Arsenal now. Danny's not going to murder our names on a podcast.
I heard that Chupa Atcom's taken legal action to get them to release him.
Has he?
He's had enough.
He wants out. He listened to one episode. He's like, can't be having this. Nah, fuck off.
Talking about out, Ashley Maitland-Niles.
He's gone to Ipswich. He played a game the other night, and I heard he was very, very good.
He did, and his mum, that's only because his mum beat up their goalkeeper.
I was going to say, his mum was on the sidelines, fucking Mick McCarthy, and going 6 rounds.
She had Mick McCarthy in a Boston back card, broke him in half.
Did she? Now then.
We've had 17 ex-Schooners who are on the move. I'll just go for the ones you've heard of. Stuart Taylor, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Goalkeeper, released by Leeds. Justin Hoyt and Gavin Hoyt,
shit.
they've both gone.
Which one was worse?
Oh, the better one was Justin Hoyt.
Do
He
you
was one who
reckon?
we sold to Middlesbrough. Gavin Hoyt was the younger one, much skinnier. He's now at Barnet. So
I mean,
good luck to him.
let's be honest, they were both shit.
No, I quite like Justin. Yeah, I thought he was all right. He played quite a few games. Was about 30 or 40. Guy Demel.
We didn't win anything.
Guy Demel. He's a French bloke, right back. Look over by West Ham.
Bless you.
Joe O'Krill, thank you very much. He's Dover to Staines. That's a big money move. Abu Agogo has gone from Dagenham to Shrewsbury. We all knew he would. It's been on the cards for ages.
The Uda Boo Boo?
Friend of the pod, Matthew Upson. We're just saying that because we know somebody might know him. Leicester let him go. And apparently, as he left Leicester, he injured himself. So, Emmanuel Aboué, I read a report that he's retired, but someone told us on the podcast account that he's going to Nantes.
No, he's not
Nancy
Nantes.
Aboué, yeah. Jerome Thomas, now he was quite a decent, he's 32 now, but he's a decent player for us back in the day. Very good prospect. Palace let him go. Callum Webb, never heard of. Oh, Chim Chalistrom, he's gone from Russia to Grasshoppers. That sounds like when you say, oh, he's gone from bad to worse.
I'm not sure. Can it really get much worse?
I don't know. Swiss football. If old Hugs for Tom was listening, he's got a thing for Casino Salzburg, hasn't he?
Yes.
Redbird Salzburg. So he gets all moist over them. Denilson, we've been over. Rui Fonte, he's off to Braga in Portugal. Andre Arshavin was released by Zenit St. Petersburg today.
Was he really?
He really was. He's only 33, and he looks like he's going to go to Kudan or Kushan or some other Russian team who I can't fucking pronounce. J. Emmanuel Thomas, the Jet, has gone to QPR on a free.
Has he really?
He'll do well in the Championship. Decent player. Nigel Nieta has gone from Metropolitan Police to VCD Athletic.
That sounds like a sexual transmitted disease. It just sounds like he's gone from the Nick to an hospital.
And Eduardo Silva, the Eduardo, has gone back to
to
Shakhtar.
Shakhtar.
Yeah,
Love
looking
it.
good. He should be all right there.
Yeah.
So, Premier League transfers, we don't really care about that. How about rumours? Plenty of rumours. See the players we're looking at getting in, because no one really cares about the other ones, do they?
I think we should go, first of all, we'll start with Lacazette. There's been a lot
Lacazette.
Yeah, Lacazette, a la DVD. I think, there was a lot of rumours surrounding him. I think, the president came out and said that they didn't know if he'd be playing there next season. It was out of their control. And the rumours in the papers today are that he favouted a tweet linking him to a move to Arsenal. He's now unfavourited it, so someone's probably told him, "Oh, you dickhead."
Well, didn't Ibrahimovic follow the Arsenal account and they followed him back last transfer window and we said, that's it, it's done deal?
Yeah.
Fucking with us, weren't they?
Yes, obviously. They were. It's like that fucking Poxy media page that they've got.
Fucking fucks.
Yes.
Would you have Lacazette?
Fucking right.
Was there any striker you'd want more than him?
No. I think,
Good.
didn't Lacazette have the third best scoring average in the whole of Europe last season with 31 goals?
I'm
right in saying only behind
wiki it.
Yeah, only behind Messi and Ronaldo. He's a hot prospect.
There you go. Daily Express. Top Google search. Alexander Lassetti suggests he will join Arsenal by favouriting a tweet. And it's in the Daily Express. I'm not sure how full of shit they are.
Do you know what? I mean, look at it from a sceptic's point of view. I mean, I favourite tweets if I like girls daily. It doesn't mean I'm going to fuck one of them.
Keeping it classy. Yeah, he got 31 goals in 38 games. I mean, in League he got 27 goals in 31 games. Now, in that league, they play 38 games like we do, so he missed 7 games. And that was the run into the season towards, it was probably the penultimate month of the season and then a little bit more. So he was doing, and I don't think they won a game in the time he was out. That's how important he is to that team.
He is just a fantastic player. I think there's many people that could liken him to Thierry Henry, and I think that if you're a French footballer and you're a striker, then surely one of your idols has got to be Thierry Henry, and what better way would there be than to come and join the club where he made his name and try and replicate his success.
Would be nice.
It would be.
I remember when Chris pointed this out, you watch that Lassetti, whose name I'm going to say 4 different ways before the next 5 minutes. He said, I remember it was in the 12-13 season. Oh, no, it was beginning of 13-14. He went, you watch this boy go. I remember thinking at the time, he scored, I looked at Wiki and I went, last season he scored 3 goals in 31 games. Chris, you're a budget Jesus. You need to shut up and drop a washing machine on your head. Just get it over and done with.
80 kilos. 80 kilos. And how does a washing machine fall on your head? I mean, what was he doing? Licking the floor?
He was piking a penny that you seen underneath it.
All I can say, right, is
And this will be a lot.
How the fuck does a washing machine fall on your head?
I don't know.
I
I don't have many things. The last thing that fell on my head was a moth yesterday, and I'm still alive.
mean, you've either got to be really, really short or really, really stupid.
Or a combination of both.
A combination of both.
Oh, dear. So, that's your... Yeah, people were saying who would be the players that you want. I said, well, I'll be quite happy if we just stick with Czech and get nothing else. I'm not going to be slagging off Wenger because we don't know. And Wenger was... You're what?
I'm slagging him off if we don't get anything else other than Czech. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn right.
Well, who else do you want then if you had to have one realistic player?
Lacazette.
Yeah, but it's going to cost us a minimum of best part of 40 million quid.
Bargain.
But they do say...
It's an investment.
Mark Ganella or one of those lot when he did his audacious stunt, which I still think was a fucking... a rhyming slam for something else.
Well, no, he's a Cupid stunt, isn't he?
Yeah. All in the best possible taste. And they said we can afford one marquee player every season. And just imagine him. Well, me and Dom, and by this time Tom had gone last night, so it's Chris, Dom and me. We come to the conclusion that it's going to be Marco Reus that is coming.
No, I can't see it. I think he'll stay in Dortmund.
But he can play on the left-hand side, and Dom has got this whole thing of stats about his the number. He's only 21, and the number of games he's played and goals he's got and goal ratio, and I think Dom was saying he scores a goal every 1.2 games or 1.18 games, and he said he can play on the left-hand side. And imagine a attacking three behind the main striker of Reus on the left, Ozil in the middle, and Sanchez on the right. Someone tweeted me and went, that wouldn't even be fair to the rest of the Premier League.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, he's come out today, hasn't he? And he said he spoke about Schneiderlin, and he's also spoken about Sterling. And he said that he wasn't going to go for Sterling because he feels like he has too many attacking options on the wings of players that can play on the wing and play through the middle. So that's why he hasn't gone for Sterling. And I personally think, why would he go for someone like Reus if he's come out and said something like that? Although, I mean, saying that, he openly admitted he didn't know who Santi Cazorla was in an interview 3 days before he actually fucking signed him. So, I mean, I don't think you can really believe what he says. I mean, it's all mind games at the moment. I mean, it's whatever way you want to look at it, isn't it? It's whether it's all gone quiet, there's nothing being done, or it's all gone quiet, they're working hard on something. I think.
Man United... Go on.
Go on.
What are Man United going to do? They've spent £76 million on 4 players. So you've got Memphis Depay, who is going to be one of the leading lights of
Are you
Dutch
trying
football.
to be Gav this season or something? His name's Depay.
Is it?
Yeah,
what did I say?
Depay.
What if it's Depay?
Depay.
I'm reading these things. If I know someone's name, then it's in my brain. Like Schweinsteiger, there you go. German names I'm quite good with. But my point is, you've got Depay in there, who's not going to come to be on the bench, is he? No. And you've got Schneiderlin, who also isn't coming to sit on the bench, and you've got Schweinsteiger. And between those two, they've just cost you £63 million. And who else? You've already got all those other players at the club. Yep. So what are they going to do?
There's talks that Di Maria's going to go to PSG, isn't it? So,
but they paid what, 62 million for him. They'll be lucky if they get 40 back, and then that'll be some kind of dodgy deal where they get paid in oil.
They probably will.
There'll just be barrels of oil turning up at Old Trafford. I'll just get the Exxon Valdez and drop it on Old Trafford. Fill it full of oil, fick the holes out, and that was in that film, wasn't it? Waterworld with Matey Boy. That's the ship the baddie had, the Exxon Valdez.
Was it?
Yeah, because it was a terrible oil spill. Anyway, I'll move on.
But never seen it.
Yeah, so your top choice of all players, realistic, it was be Lassetti.
Lacazette, yeah. So we've had Lacazette, Depay, not to mention all the youngsters who have moved on and are still with us, that you've murdered.
How about this one? Pierre-Emerick, John Merrick's brother, Aubameyang.
Oh, Aubameyang.
Pierre to his mates.
Just think, right? Obama, as in President Obama,
Yeah.
as in
I do know the fuck he is, you tit.
Yang. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, Obama Yang.
A boomerang. A boomerang.
Oh, jeez.
I said last night, I said if we sign a boomerang, it'll only end up coming straight back to Dortmund.
Fucking hell.
I don't want him. You wouldn't have him, would you?
What, Obama Yang?
Yeah.
I don't think he's... In what position are they looking to sign him? As a striker?
That's the speed. He can play rush goalie and still score goals. He's that quick.
Yeah, he's quick, but he's not a striker.
Well, I think this season you'll see him doing a lot at Dortmund because he will be able to play up front.
There'll be the only fucking one left.
Well, there is
Wang's
that.
gone.
Hopefully they play him on the left and then they'll go, we don't need Royce, you can have him.
That would be nice.
It would be a right to tickle. Benzema, is that ever going to happen?
No.
No fucking way. And why isn't it going to happen?
Because Real Madrid Chiefs love him too much.
Mr. Perez.
Even if Benitez went up into his office tomorrow and said, right, that's it, I'm going to sell Benzema and I'm going to get somebody else in, they go, no, not happening.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen either. El Shaarawy signed for Monaco today on another wanky, dodgy deal.
I think that's a good deal for them.
It is, but it's a 1-year loan with an option of £11 or £12 million after a year, so it's just like every other bloody deal just to get around FFP and wages, isn't it? He's a good player. Wanky hair, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'd make him shave his head.
Unbelievably wanky hair. What do we make of the Hijwan rumours?
Hijwan. Not going to happen.
No,
I think they rate him more than anyone else does. Of course, they're never going to get that kind of money, are they? What they're talking about, where was it? Martinez, Moreno, Benzema. Why have I not got Hijwan on here?
I don't know. Their president came out, didn't they? And someone asked him, and it was caught on camera. He said, "Oh, you're going to sell Hijwan?" And he said, "Oh, I wish for that price." Fucking
He's
right.
got a buyout clause of what, 60 million or something euros.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I think it works out about 41 million quid.
Yeah.
To which, let's be honest, it ain't worth that because
No.
he's hit and miss. I think he's hit and miss anyway.
Yeah. How about Pedro? That's another decent one. A winger from Barcelona.
I don't
last year.
I don't want LeGrove playing up front.
No?
No.
He tweeted me the other night, and I was retweeted the thing from the pod where it said first prize is all the prizes, and he went, he said something, bloody hell, that's first prize. I said, yeah, for £5 extra, you don't have to go. I said, I can swing it for you so you win if you want. I said, just don't tell anyone. This was just tweeting.
It's terrible.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
I don't mind Pedro.
He's good, but it looks like Chelsea are after him now. And once Chelsea are after him, they'll just go, how much money do you want? We'll pay you in dirty money.
Yeah, there were reports, weren't there, that fucking awful snake Judas cunt, Fabregas, was persuading him to go to Chelsea instead of Arsenal. And you know what, if that's the case, let him join your little shit cunt team.
Exactly. How about Vidal? Would you like Vidal now that it looks... Because Vidal, I think Juventus definitely want rid of him, don't they?
I would quite happily leave Wales tonight.
Are you doing a Domism?
Yeah, in the old orange mobile out there. I would
Badly parked.
Yeah, I would drive all the way to Turin. And I know the way there because I go skiing just north of Turin in a place called Sauzidu. Fucking lovely place.
What, is that on the PlayStation?
No, did the Winter Olympics a couple of...
Did you? How'd you get on?
No, not me.
Oh,
it was
right.
just, it's where they held the Winter Olympics about 10, 15 years ago. But that's where I go skiing. It's a lovely place. But yeah,
lovely.
Turin is just literally down the road from there.
Right.
I would quite happily drive to Turin tonight to pick up Arturo Vidal and bring him back.
So why, if he is he's got to be one of the greatest players playing midfield football in the world at the moment, hasn't he? Right?
Yeah.
He's won 4 titles back to back with Juventus. He's got the Champions League final, which he played dog shit in.
Yeah.
Or maybe dog shit is a bit too harsh. He didn't play as we expected him to play. So why do they, with all the papers saying anywhere between 21 and 25 million, surely a player like that, they'd be going 40 million?
I don't know.
Fuck, I went all that and you don't know.
No, to be
Make
honest...
something up.
It's because they've got Khedira, and they signed Khedira for free, and they've got to get the money back to pay for Dybala. I don't know.
That's a good answer.
It wasn't a bad answer, was it?
I wish I'd have thought of that.
Did you know when he got stopped speeding in Chile on the Copa America by the police? They arrested him, and do you know what he said to the copper? He goes, "You have just shit on all of Chile."
Well, that was held in Chile, though.
Yeah, I know.
So why didn't they just let him go?
I think they did in the end, but they just said it literally when they arrested him. And I think it was either the night before or the night after a game. He's like, "Oh, you have just shit on all of Chile." I love it. And the thing is, he's a hothead, which some people would say is not a good thing, but I would personally say it is a good thing. I think we need that little bit of steel, someone to cheer up the boys, and he seems like a bit of a leader, someone that, you know, will take the fight and the game on his shoulders, and he's just a world-class player. Box to box, of course, as well. I think it's been very widely documented that we never replaced Vieira. And, you know, for me, Vieira wasn't really a defensive midfielder. He was more of a box-to-box.
We had Gilberto, but Gilberto wasn't a box-to-box, was he?
No, he was more of a sit there and do the job. Yeah. But I think if you bought in Arturo Vidal, that's the first player of that ilk that you see that would even come close to replacing Patrick Vieira.
But then we've got Ramsey and Wilshere, Santi. So we've got Ramsey, Wilshere, Santi, Koch and Vidal. 5 players for 2 positions. Are they going to be happy to go, well, you're playing half the season, you'll play half the season, you'll come on, you'll start a game?
Well, for me, Arteta's got to be happy for whatever he gets, even that's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, that's why I changed my mind and I didn't include Arteta. So you've got those 4.
Flamini?
Flamini's another one who's only going to be happy on the bench, isn't he? Out of Ramsey, Wilshere, Santi, Lecoq and Vidal, those 5, what's going to be your starting 2? Because you can only play 2.
I think you've got to look at it of the versatility that you can switch it up to play different teams, switch the team about, and there is an inherent ability that we are going to get the injuries this season. Shed Forsyth has done a fantastic job. We all said on the podcast, give him 6 months, and I think, you know, his hard work is coming to fruition through the back end of last season, and, you know, but unfortunately, injuries are part and parcel of football. You know, we've seen Aaron Ramsey out with the odd niggle last season. We've seen Jack Wilshere down to, personally, I think his style of play, get these injuries, and they've not been short-term injuries. So, you know, I think that for saying that you're going to pick 2, there is still going to need to be one on the bench, and I think in that time, out of those lot, there is always going to be one of them, at least, that's injured.
Right, so who's going to be your first 2 for the first game of the season if you had all 5 fully fit?
Against West Ham, probably Ramsey and Lecoq.
So then, say if Ramsey's out injured, then who do you pick?
Vidal and Lecoq.
So that means Wilshere's going to be 4th choice. And he ain't going to be happy with that, is he, on the form he finished last season with?
No, but then again, there's the same point of view that you've got to, you've got to fight for your position. And I've always, in anything that I've done in life, I've always found when the competition is higher, I've always performed at a better standard.
Well, you're a darts player.
No, not a darts player. You just saw that because you saw darts on
the
television.
Yeah, we're watching the same channel.
I'm not biker either.
You're crying with a beard. So I think that Santi's going to become a bit part player and also a utility player because he can play all 4 across the midfield and he can play anywhere up the front. He can play like the wide left, the wide right. He can play a normal left, normal right, 2 in the centre, or he could play the Ozil. And I think maybe we might see a little bit more of Jack playing in the Ozil role, because Ozil isn't going to play 70 games next season, is he?
No, but again, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Santi maybe move on through the summer.
There is a lot of talk of that. So, I mean, if we have those 5, and then we say, well, Jack is going to be the stand-in for Ozil when Ozil doesn't want to play, or is injured, or needs a rest, or anything like that, then that means we've only got 4 of those players playing in midfield. And if Santi is going to be the utility player, or maybe even leave, I don't want to see him leave. He's got the quietest feet in football, but at least our Jace will be happy if he leaves. So he can stop moaning about him.
No, I like Santi as a footballer.
I love him.
And I think technically he is one of the best we've seen at the club, and we probably ever will see at the club. However, you got to look. He's getting on in years. if they don't sell him this summer, they probably near as damn it sell him next summer.
And Atletico are doing a massive rebuild at the moment. They want him.
Atletico will be in the market for him. There is no doubt about that, having just sold Turan. So there is actually every reason why it would go ahead. The one thing that I did want to say to you or get your opinion on was the rumours that Juventus had put in a 29 million bid for Mesut Ozil.
Oh, fuck off.
Exactly.
They're not fucking having. Why would he want to go there? I mean, the game's going to be a bit slower, but I'm a lover of the Italian league. I'm an Inter Milan fan, but the Italian league is dog shit. I know this season Juventus are going to run away with it yet again, but an AC Milan and Inter Milan are going to be battling it out because they're spunking all. They've just both been taken over by different consortiums, so they're chucking money left, right, and centre at everything to try and get him up there. So at least we're going to have decent competition for second place, but no one's going to touch Juventus for first.
No, I can't see it myself.
But no, there's no way he's going to go there. Sometimes I think, well, if you're not going to play him as a 10, sell him. Because there's no position on that pitch. I want to see Ozil in rather than the 10, and that's it. If you're not in the 10, sell him. But then again, 29 million isn't enough.
No, because Juventus, they've got Khedira, haven't they? Haven't they signed Mandzukic as well? They've got Dybala as well. They've done... personally, I can't see many teams in world football at the moment that have strengthened better than what Juventus have. And they made a Champions League final last year, so...
No,
although they lost Pirlo, didn't they, to New York? They lost Tevez to Boca Juniors.
That is a shock. He could still make it in the Premier League. 5 million as well. But I think the main thing but I think the main thing is he was probably on about 150 grand a week, maybe more. I don't know.
But there was talk when he left Man City that he wanted to go back home, wasn't there? And I'm very surprised that, because he kicked up shit then, saying, I want to go back to Argentina, I want to go back to Argentina, I want to leave the club. Okay, you can leave the club.
Well, he was going to leave on a free at the end of the season anyway, so 5 million's better than nothing. But he has so much to offer. What is he? He's 32, 33, 31? He's in his very early 30s.
I think he's very early 30s, but I always thought that, he could have come back and done a job, like you said, for even, top 4 teams. I thought he would have been a fantastic acquisition for any of them.
He's 31.
But he was still banging in goals, wasn't he, for Juventus that season?
Just looking here, for Juventus last season, he scored 29 goals in 47 games, all competitions, and season before that, 21 in 48. So he managed 50 in 95 in all competitions. That's amazing. But where would he go? But in the Premier League, he wouldn't come to us. Man United and Man City don't want him because he's already been there.
Do you reckon he could go back to West Ham?
Well, I think West Ham are spunking money, though, aren't they? Do you know how much money they've spent so far this window?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to tell you. 25 million quid.
How much did they play for Ogbonna?
The one from Juventus, a centre-back or defender? 8 million. But they've got that Dimitri Payet from Marseille for 12, and he is going to be a player.
That's a great sign-in. That's an absolutely fantastic sign-in.
They've got a goalkeeper, Darren Randolph from Birmingham, who they're only going to use at Christmas. Boom. Carlton Cole's gone, though. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Carlton Cole's gone, though. About the 5th time he's left the club.
Oh, he'll come back.
Yeah. But then other players that we've been linked with is that Ki Sung Yang from Swansea. Half-decent midfielder. I think he's just one of those where he's had a good season. Musa Sissoko, 18 million. The Star said that. They can fuck off.
No, can't have Sissoko.
How about some defenders? I think we could do with a centre-back. You've got Kostas Manolas of Roma. 11 million. Manolas, yeah. Is he a left-back?
Yeah.
If only Chris or any of the others who knew about football were here, they could tell what coloured eyes he's got. Yeah, I think it's been quite a few times that he's been linked with them, but I think he's only been there for a season.
Socrates as well at Dortmund. Will be linked with him.
Fuck knows. Who's this? Oh, Gulam. That's the one who's the left back from Fauzi Gulam from Napoli for 11 million. So who's that? Manolas. Why is he from
Roma?
Yeah, I know he's at Roma, but what position is he? I think we could do with another centre back.
Yeah, I think.
And then I'd let Chambers go out on loan.
I think a loan for Chambers would be absolutely superb.
But Jenkinson signed a new deal today, and then he's going to West Ham again, isn't he? Which is brilliant.
Very shrewd.
He's going there bantering it up.
I can't see that Jenkinson has a future at Arsenal, unless of course Barca go in for Bellerin in a few years' time, once we've done all the hard work and turned him into a world-class player.
Then the child inside him will want to go home, and then he'll fuck off to Chelsea a couple of years after that.
Yeah, probably will. That's the way it works.
There's Jeffrey Schlupp of Leicester. 3 players, lots of linked to him for $5 million. He signed thank you for the Schlupp. He's signed a new deal. So Draxler, there you go. That's the one that we've been linked with for about 100 years. What do you think to that? Left-sided attacking midfielder. Could possibly play as a striker.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think he's a very good player. I think there was a touch of the Van Persie's about him. Not the Van Persie's touch. A touch of the Van Persie's.
Because he was found innocent on all charges.
Yes, so we won't have any of that slanderous claims.
Nonsense.
But no,
Draxler's only 21. We've been linked with him for a decade, since he was about 10.
Have we really? I knew we were heavily linked with him last season.
Yeah. He played 10 games last season, all competitions, got 2 goals. Season before that, this is at Schalke, he played 38.
Did he only play 10 games?
Yep, 6 in the Bundesliga, 1 in the German Cup, 3 in the Champions League, or whatever one they were in.
That does surprise me that he only played 10 games.
He had a long injury, didn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because how much... He'll probably go for what? Didn't they want 30 for him?
Well, the Metro said 28 and the Telegraph said 28.7. So I think that's a lot of money to play for a player who's been virtually out for an entire season.
Do you know what amazes me? I don't know how they can be so specific with prices when it's bullshit.
That's why on our Arsenal bullshit page, if it doesn't give a price, I don't link it.
No, exactly.
How about, this is another one that's got legs apparently. Gregor Kshashwashwiak. 21 million. What do you think to him? I think he's a midfielder.
Well, you pronounce his name right, I might know who he fucking is for a start.
Gregor Kshashwashwiak.
No, not a clue.
No, he plays for Sevilla. He's a defensive midfielder.
Is that the Chowchak one?
Could well be. I don't know. If he'd spell it properly, I'd know who he was. If he'd stop fucking around, adding bloody consonants and plurals like it's a pissed-up game of Countdown.
See, I look at names like that and I think, yep, definitely dyslexic.
How can he have 2 Zs in his first name? That's
I don't know.
Stupid. They need to sort shit out.
What his parents have done is basically they've fucking...
Consonant, please, Carol.
No, they've dipped their hand in a bag of Scrabble letters and they've gone, right, 7 letters. Boom. We go,
fuck it, no vowels. What we'll do, we'll put an umlaut on something. There you go, an umlaut on the G.
That makes it all right.
Well, he's 25. He's played 24 games for Poland. He was at Reims in France before that, and then Bordeaux and Sevilla. So, I don't know. I think Chris likes him.
Does he?
But, yeah, I think Chris likes the fact that his boots... Judges players on their boots. If they ain't got good boots, they can fuck off.
Is that the boots with the little sock bits already built into them?
Fuck knows. I've seen Dom has got new ones. It looks like the bleed. You know, to hold a fish up to the light and every scale glints.
Yeah.
Dom's got a set of those. If you ever come near me with those, I'll cut your feet off. Yeah, I find them offensive.
I actually think I saw those. I quite like them.
Fucking minces, the pair of you.
Oh, don't start, Danny. You're going to have to edit that out.
Mincings. It's where you go around, you get meat and you mince it and put it in your shoes. What do you think I was on about?
What are you having for dinner? Mince pies.
I do like that. I do like a mince. I don't like the stuff that goes in them, and I don't like mince. But you put 6 mince pies in me and turn your back, woof, gone. I don't even like them. How bad is that?
What type of mince pies? Are you talking Christmas mince pies,
yes,
or as in steak?
Fuck it, either. I don't care. Mix the two up.
Make a pick and mix.
That's it.
Don't tell
Mini
me
ones.
What.
I don't care. Here we go. Charlie Musonda. He's a young kid at Chelsea.
No.
£8.5 million. I mean, why would we want someone who's fucking still going through puberty? See, he hasn't even got his own Wikipedia page, for fuck's sake.
But do you really think that after selling us Petr Cech, they are going to sign us one of the youngsters? It's not going to happen, is it?
Oh, here's another one that's bullshit. Arda Turan, gone. That needs to be striked out with a bullshit button next to it. Big Willie. What? Yay or nay on the Big Willie?
What, Big Willie Caballero?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no one's pointed out that on our fucking site, I've got Adal Turan as Sporting Lisbon, and I've got Big Willie as Atletico Madrid. I've put the wrong way around.
You have. He's,
I I've made an error.
Big Willie's Man City.
Is he?
Yeah.
He ain't gone to Man City.
He went to Man City last year, you cunt.
Big Willie Carvalho.
No. God, no.
Who you want about?
Sporting Lisbon. I was talking about Caballero, the old boy that...
You're making names up now, aren't you?
Yeah. That's the one.
No, the Sporting Lisbon defensive midfielder who is a big fish in a shit pond. A pond full of turds, which is the Portuguese league. Because my team, Penafiel, keep getting relegated.
There's a lot of talk on Twitter at the moment about this Muzzy Ozcan.
Oh, you horrible person.
Oh, no, I'm doing it.
Oh, is he the agent?
Yes.
I unfollowed him today.
Did you?
Load of shit. But apparently
Really?
the last 5 things he said were going to happen happened.
Yes, they did.
But I just couldn't pronounce his name. I thought if he hasn't got the decency to change it to something I can say.
I can read you what he tweeted. Said something about Arsenal. Let me find it. Arsenal will be making the transfer of the season. The deal isn't too far from being complete. We'll update in the coming days. 5 days ago.
What, as in, hinting at who?
That hasn't hinted at anyone. He tweeted 7 hours ago, Arsenal fans, I have been bombarded with questions. It's not right for me at the moment to make any further comments regarding the transfer. Arsene Wenger has admitted that he is open to doing more business in the summer transfer window. This quote should make you relax.
Well, there you go then.
So we don't know.
That's just been a waste of your time.
It has
we should
been.
have fast forwarded that bit.
I probably should have been. And if you have fast forwarded that bit, hello and welcome to a Bergkamp Wonderland, an Arsenal podcast. How many people?
It's only an hour and a half late.
It's bollocks. Should we start this now?
Yeah, there's no news. Goodbye!
Yeah. We're not going to sign anybody else.
It's all bollocks.
Check all the way. And by the way,
you're going to say something offensive, then you change your brain, said don't do it.
It did.
How about this young midfielder from Genk called Sergei Milinkikovic Savic?
Oh, is he the one in the robe on the adverts? Sergei.
Oh, he is. He's 1'6".
He is. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure I have
there
a
you go.
cuddly toy of him upstairs somewhere.
Oh, here you go. The Metro say Wenger gives update on his transfer plan. It's very good news for Arsenal fans. I bet he fucking didn't. He sat down and told us everything. Basically, we're working on stuff. So if there's any quotes, that's what you need to do. The only quote is 1 or 2. That's it. That's the only quote in that top part. Further down, if we can find 1 or 2 players, we will do it, he said. Oh, excellent. So you put a big splash with a big link saying that. And what is it? Fuck all.
Do you know what makes me laugh? Metro ran with the story last week.
Fucking
and
idiots.
it was Arsenal in for £102 million Barca star. I thought, oh, we're going to sign Messi or Neymar here. Clicked on it. Fucking Pedro, and that was his buyout clause. What a shithouse.
I think Messi's one is €1 billion, which is about £600.
Worth it, though, isn't it?
Of the way the Euro's going. Forwards, another one we were linked to. Jackson Martinez, fucked off, gone.
Oh, tell me
Basete-
something. Is he 29 or is he 30?
Well, it depends. I worked it out that he's both.
Is he? Oh.
Just to be safe, he's both, which covers all possible angles. Yeah, because it says, I'm just looking at his date of birth. It says on Wikipedia he's 28, but his birthday is the 3rd of October, so that's nearly October, so I'd say he's 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
So does that mean that I'm going to be 30 or 30? I'm 30.
Are you?
Yeah, because I'm 17th of December. I'm 29, I think. She's not down here to confirm that.
No.
Yeah,
so you go your next birthday +1. That's how you. That's the way they work your wage up in Blackburn. That's why everyone's so old up there.
Oh.
You just get any 2 numbers you want and put them together. So, so if he's 28 now, his next birthday he'll be 29. So he's 29.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, there you go.
No wonder Mick McCarthy's 106.
Well, there you go. He's. I remember him when he was a whippersnapper of a human being. But old Jackson Martinez.
Yeah.
Don't rate him at all.
No.
He's gone to play for Atletico Madrid. Is it done yet? Because Wikipedia says it isn't done.
I didn't think it was done. I hadn't seen any announcement. I thought
Well,
it was...
I've crossed it out as bullshit.
It's verbally agreed.
Well, I've had verbal agreements before. Sherraro we've done. Luciano Vieto of Villarreal. Never heard of him.
Good
Next.
signing.
Yeah. Gerard Moreno from Villarreal. £3 million. Next.
Nope, never heard of him.
Eduardo Vargas did shit for QPR. It belongs to Napoli. Had a really decent Copa America, which I watched not a single fucking game of because it would be kicking, diving, rolling, kicking, 0-0 games.
And most of it was on BT Sport, and I refused to pay for BT Sport.
That's why I haven't got it, because I'm not paying BT Sport. You fuckers trying to kill our game.
No,
everybody,
I will
stop
not,
going to the football.
I will not pay for BT Sport.
No.
On the basis that they employ Robbie Savage and Mike Owen. The only way they could possibly make that worse is if they employed Alan Smith.
Or if they got... What do you mean, which Alan Smith?
Basically, Alan Smith, right?
The Arsenal player?
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you.
Do you know, seriously, I was playing FIFA 16 the other day and I just got so angry with Alan
15.
Smith. 15?
17.
15.
Have you got FIFA 16 already?
No.
No, do you just cross the number off the front? That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
No, but I was playing it the other day and I got so angry with Alan Smith that I had 5 players sent off and then lost.
I saw your picture of it. You tweeted, put it in the WhatsApp group.
And I tweeted at the time, they were all leg breakers. They were ones that I was sat in bed and I went, oh, that's going to work.
But it was a moral victory, though, wasn't it?
It was, because they couldn't make any more substitutions either, because I'd injured all of their players.
Did you notice, though, the more of their players you injure, the less times you get red carded?
Yeah.
It's really hard to get loads sent off. Did I tell you I played FIFA against my mate Lee, the dirty Tottenham fan, against his 6-year-old son, Zane? I scored my first ever free kick. I thought, well, I'm playing Zane, he's only 6. I tapped the button and it went in. I've played every FIFA since they very first come out. Never scored a free kick, as Jeff and OG and Chris will tell you. I am shit at it. Scored it. He turned round to me. He gave me the finger and said, fuck you.
Did you?
I just looked at Lee and went, did you just see what your son did? He went, I know. And this bit, if you find rude words, offensive words offensive, then don't listen to this next bit. Mute it, right?
Yeah.
And Lee said, his teacher come up to me the other day and said that he called his friend at school a nigger. I said, oh my God. He went, yeah, but the worst thing was, he wasn't even black, he was white.
Christ.
How bad is that?
That's terrible.
I think he explained it. He said that someone had been watching a programme and the word had come up or some variation of that. So he obviously doesn't understand, thankfully, the context in which it's a very offensive word to people.
No.
So, luckily, yeah, but I said, just fucking fuck you and give me the finger. And then he went in Sean's room, and she's 17 now, so she's allowed to play GTA, and he's fucking effing and blind. But she's not even allowed to swear, and she's 17, but he's so funny when he does it.
How old did you say?
Huh?
How old did you say it was?
6.
6.
It's brilliant.
Jesus.
And the easiest way to wind him up if you ever play him at FIFA is to rush out with the goalkeeper and try and score with a goalie. Oh, he gives you this look. So if he's a little bit older, I'm never going to do it again because he'll just smash me up. Oh, but the stuff that kids say is hilarious.
Hilarious?
Hilarious.
Oh.
It's like hilarious, but a little bit more hairy. Anyway, enough of the third-party racism. Eduardo Vargas, do you like him?
No.
No.
I don't like him.
He's all legs and fuck all else.
No, I think, he didn't exactly have a tremendous time at QPR, did he? He's one of those that's been billed for great things, and the only thing he's ever done is for Chile. So, you know, this sounds harsh, but he's a bit like a Chilean Danny Welbeck.
But so little has been said about Welbeck lately, though, isn't there? No one seems to have much hopes in, Welbeck will be back, you watch the season, it'll be brilliant. No one says anything.
No, I know. But it's
He'll be off.
You put Danny Welbeck in the national team, probably score you hat-trick. You put him in his domestic team, couldn't hit a fucking cow's arse with a banjo.
So this time next year, we'll be looking at moving. He'll end up with someone like Stoke or Sunderland or Newcastle or something like that.
Did you see, I know it's not going to happen now, but probably one of the moves that was going to surprise me the most, was Xherdan Shaqiri, wasn't it? Stoke had agreed a fee for him.
He's off to Germany now. I think Schalke will want him or someone like that.
He's a good player, though, isn't he?
He's a bloody good player. He is. He'll get you some goals every season.
Could he not have done something for us? I mean, he was going shit cheap because, let's be honest, 12
17,
million.
I think. Was it 12?
Yeah, 12 they'd agreed the fee with him for. Stoke had, yeah.
Bloody hell.
But that's like sending Ronaldo to Burnley. That's it. Hey up, Bygone, where are we going to go? Send on Messi to Scunthorpe.
Oh, yes, I can't even spell Shaqiri. There's just no shock there, is there?
Shaquri.
Shaqiri. I can't even... Jared, where is he from? The bloody moon?
No, he's from Switzerland.
Same thing. Actually, no, not the same thing. We had a donation from Switzerland.
No, lovely people.
He's only 10th of October. Now that is a date to be born. Shares it with me and Tony Adams.
Do you know, I hear that the Hills are allowed with the Sound of Music.
Are they?
Yep.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
He went to Inter Milan on the 9th of January, and I think he went for about 20 million, didn't he? Something like that. It doesn't say here. And then he was in Inter Milan, and he scored 3 goals in 20.
Because he played for Bâle, didn't he? And he pretty much single-handedly knocked Man United out of the Champions League one year.
He scored 9 in 41.
Yeah, and then Bayern were interested. And then, like some players' careers, when they go to Bayern Munich, it
dies on its arse.
Just completely died on its arse.
He's known as the Magic Dwarf or the Alpine Messi. He's 23 years old. That's pretty good. He's a winger. But I need to have a look at transfer market. Oh, God, of course he's not fucking there, is it? Oh, you mong. Sorry if you've got any mongs listening. Express, Telegraph, transfer market. There we go. This will say his positions that he plays. He's won a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
3 German championships, 3 Schweizer Meisters. Oh, that sounds rude. I better not say that. He's a right-sided attacking midfielder, and he can also play central attacking midfielder or left wing. But he's left-footed. Oh, he's a bit of a Bobby Perez then.
Yeah. 1
foot and plays on the other wing.
I would love to see him at Arsenal. I've always been a big fan of his.
Jugoslavien. Where the fuck is Jugoslavien? That's where he's from.
What?
Yeah, no. It's because I've got bloody that things. I'm not logged in, so it thinks I want it all in German. And I go have a look at Wikipedia again. Oh, Yugoslavia. Gillian in Yugoslavia he was born.
He's Swiss.
Aren't we all? We're all Swiss at heart.
Yeah. Swiss bank account, maybe.
Albanian Kosovar parents. He emigrated to Switzerland in 1992 when he was 1. Oh. And he has 3 siblings, none of which have normal names too. Well, there you go.
So he's not Swiss then?
No, I think it's a natural. Like Vieira weren't French, was he?
No, he was Senegalese, wasn't he?
Yep, comes from Senegal.
He plays for Arsenal.
That's if he ever become a tugboat. Where were we down to? Munir El Haddadi from Barcelona. I think he's 12.
But he's just called Munir, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
That's good. No, don't want him.
I don't know that much about him.
No, nor do I. Patrick Roberts from Fulham for 10 million. That's just bullshit written all over it. You could buy Fulham for 10 million.
Bet you he's
and
ginger.
Every single player. Huh?
Bet you he's ginger.
He sounds a bit ginger.
Name like that, he has to be.
He's got some ginger in him.
Yeah.
And then players out. We've been looking at Ospina, Fenerbahce for 4 million and Everton for 5.
Should be Szczesny.
Yeah, Monreal to Atletico Bilbao because he is Basque, apparently.
That's not going to happen.
Fucking hope not. I'd rather see Gibbs leave first.
Yep, me too.
Jenkinson, he looks like he's on loan to West Ham. Lauren Koscielny, 21 million to Real Madrid.
No, that's not going to happen. That's just some news reporter is just sat there with a dartboard with a load of teams on the outer thing, and then they've got a load of players on the middle one, and they've just literally spun in a circle 10 times, and then just fucking chucked the dart and gone, oh, look, Koscielny's off to Real Madrid, then.
Print it, send it to the Daily Star, they'll print any old shit.
That's almost as bad as the man that came up with the story that this week that we would be signing Angel Di Maria. I mean,
Someone said that?
yes, it was actually in the newspaper. It's like, mate, I am actually surprised that you took the crayons out of your mouth for 5 seconds to be able to write the story.
Oh, dear.
Somewhere
How about
there is a village missing a fucking idiot.
half an idiot? He's not a complete idiot. Parts of him are missing. Like his brain. Wilshere to Man City for 50 million.
Not going to happen.
Would you do it, though?
Good question. Very good
Okay.
question.
That's going to be your job.
Yes,
You would do it?
I would. Yeah,
I think you go and stand in the naughty corner.
I think I would. I think 50 million for Jack is good money.
No, never want Jack to go. I've been linked with him for 50, 40, 30 to Man City and 30 to Liverpool.
But the thing is, Man City are just trying to go and buy all the homegrown players, aren't they? I mean, there is no way that Raheem Sterling was ever worth 50 million.
No.
But fair play, you know. It ticked a box for Man City. Liverpool held out for the money. It was a case of who blinked first, and Man City blinked first, and they got their man. But 50 million.
Look at
Jesus,
the Englishman
Christ.
that Man City have let go. Scott Sinclair, Villa for 3 million. Mika Richards, Villa for free. James Milner, Liverpool for free. And how much did those players cost them? Probably 40, 50 million pound, maybe 60 million.
Yeah, something
They
like that.
got 22 back for Negredo, who's gone to Valencia, but that was part of the deal when they loaned him for a season. And Negredo, they've bought him, and now Valencia want to sell him straight away at a profit.
The amazing thing for me is that you look Raheem Sterling, £50 million, Sergio Aguero, 38. Kind of know which one I'd have in my team.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be the baby machine.
But I do. Somewhere I did see a funny tweet earlier saying that Man City have only signed Raheem Sterling so they can sell their extra season tickets to his kids.
Maybe Spurs will sign him because they need to fill up that fucking shithole of a stadium they're building that's going to fall down.
See, that's another. This is news of the week that I found highly amusing. That Tottenham feel that they're the bigger club because they've got 500 more seats than the Emirates Stadium.
Bullshit.
Well, first of
They'll
all,
all be empty.
Yeah, exactly. As I tweeted at the time, if Tottenham lose, them cunts go disappear for 2 or 3 months. So how are you going to fill that stadium? You're
Giving it away.
You're going to struggle even if they're winning.
Maybe we'll end up buying it and using it for our reserves.
Probably.
Oh,
All our ladies.
I see Blackburn George just popped up on Skype. Hello, George.
Oh.
Anyway, Diaby's been linked to a move to Dallas in the MLS.
Really?
Unless they rule out tackling, that's never going to happen. Sonogo has been linked to a loan to Lille, or more recently, Ajax. If he goes to Ajax, he'll score about 40.
Yeah, do you know what? Sonogo is... No, he's not good enough, is he? He's not good enough. He's not going to make
nicknamed Mr. No Goals for no reason.
No.
Scoring 4 goals in the Emirates Cup was the worst thing he could ever do for himself. That's it. He's the multi-million-pound striker we've always wanted.
Do you know what made me laugh, right, is that he scored 4 goals in the Emirates Cup last year, and literally no sooner had the final whistle blown than some of our fans were comparing him or calling him the new Thierry Henry. Thank you very much to the
idiots.
Arsenal fan base, ladies and gentlemen.
There are some fucking dullards out there. They should be shot for stupidity. Let's go and have a little looky and see what News Now is coming up with, see if anything interesting is going on.
Let me have a little look on Court Offside as well. I'll have a look.
Arsenal, and then we go to transfer news.
Yeah.
See what we're saying. Arteta, Czech rejected easy option with move. Reasons for deal delay. Official site. Oh, I'm not reading that then because that would be sensible. Wenger talks 29 million pound bid. Defender deal close. 18 million Liverpool battle. Now that's the Daily and Sunday Express, who are right up there with the Star for number wanging bullshit.
Yeah.
There we go. Arsene insists Mesut Ozil will not be leaving this. Oh, here we go. Fuck off. They always have that deafening bloody thing coming, a little video of the wanky nonsense on that site. With reports immediately suggesting Juventus are lining up a 29 million move. Fucking off. We've been through that.
It said, here we go, the good people at Court Offside are saying that Juventus to use 100 million Adidas deal to fund bid for Arsenal star. Juventus are keen to push through with the efforts to land Mesut Ozil. And the funniest thing is, they think that they can get him for 29 million, which is
Start at 50, and even then, no. And then a couple here saying it's a no-go is going to Ajax. Well, there's two different ones, the mail and the standard. Standard's usually bullshit, but the mail's not too bad. Done the next 24-hour boost, Pedro boost, second keeper switch. Oh, what's this one? This is the Daily Star. Here we go, another deafening fucking video. Fuck off.
There was reports as well that Arsenal were linked with Bayern Munich's David Alaba.
Yeah, I saw Hugs for Tom put that in the group today, and he had a little moment. Is he fullback, isn't he? Or, I know he's
I know
defender.
He's a centre-back, but he can play left-back and defensive midfielder.
Oh, I think that's what we'd like. Decent player, very, very experienced. Who's he play for? Spain or Germany?
No,
or Chile?
No. I think he's Peruvian. He's not Peruvian.
Oh, it's going to be something like that.
It's
weird flag.
some fucking weird nation like that.
If there's anyone from Peru listening, sorry.
If there's anyone, if he is from the country that you have donated to this podcast from,
we don't mean it.
No, we don't. We don't mean it.
Take it back.
We take it back.
He's not Swedish. We know that, and he's not from Switzerland.
Bollocks to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to find it now. David Alaba.
Valencia. Oh, Valencia are after David Ospina now.
David Alaba.
No.
No.
The England under-20 funder.
Austrian.
Is he?
He's Austrian.
Aren't we all at heart? Countries that don't even have their own language. They speak Australian there, I think.
So I've had to stop myself. I'm going to think of a different analogy. Okay. He looks like a cartoon character from his pictures.
He's good though.
Yeah, he's a left back midfielder. This is what it's saying on Wiki.
Wiki knows.
Wiki knows everything.
It's like the woman who won the World Cup for the USA. She's the American president, apparently.
Wow. He came from a team called Arsperm.
Disgusting.
Oh my God, Stanley, this is one for you. Thank God they don't say middle names. His name is David Ola Tokumbo Alaba. So, Ola Tokumbo.
Try getting that in a chant. Good luck.
Ola Tokumbo. So, David Ola Tokumbo Alaba.
Yes, David.
David to his face.
Simple as that. Just David.
Just
Dave.
David.
Oh, Dave.
Dave.
Austrian Dave.
That's
all he'd be known as.
Well, there's many people that, have said that he's very, very good. We don't look right. He looks like he always looks very jovial in his pictures. I'm looking at a few now. Kate, doesn't he look jovial?
The London Evening Standard, breaking bullshit news, because they are one of the kings of bullshit. Have they got a loud page that's going to pop up? And, are you going to play? You better not fucking play. It says here, Manchester United's £100 million bail bid knocked back. Really? So they're going to buy all of the midfielders in the world. Just buy them all. Fuck it.
Did I tell you I bought an eel for the fish tank?
Oh, what have you called him? Eddie?
No, I'm going to call him Fenerbahce, because they've also signed an eel this week, haven't they?
Slippery little shit.
A very slippery character.
How do you think Falcao's going to get on at Chelsea next season? Do you think he'll score more than the 4 that he scored for Chelsea and Man United?
No. I think if he gets a game, he'd be very, very lucky.
He peaked. It's costing them, I think, £6 million for the loan.
Really?
Considering how much money that he cost Man United, I think he cost them like about 30 million quid or 20 million quid, some massive amount of money.
I think I read somewhere that he cost them something like £6 million a game or something like that. Something ridiculous.
Depends on where you read it. I've actually got the price here that he's costing Chelsea.
Thing is, if
loans in £4 million loan fee plus they're covering all of his wages.
See, that's the whole thing. Monaco are in a situation there where if they have him back, they're not going to get decent money for him
because he's 40.
Yeah, because he is 40 on the back of that season that he just had for Man United. But
4 goals, shit.
Who was the team that I watched him? I think it was against West Brom that I saw him play. He's just fucking awful. Just
He's got dodgy knees though.
as in, do you know what? People just don't come over. This is why I don't think Bastian Schweinsteiger will be particularly good in the Premier League. He just didn't have the legs and the fitness for it.
23 games for Bayern in the league last season out of 38 I think 38. This is a lot. Still world-class player, and if you can afford him to only play him in games that you need him, maybe like, who is it can only play, like Arteta? No, not Arteta. Who is it?
Costa.
Yeah, that was it. Costa, and I think there was one of ours as well. They said you can only really play him once a week.
Oh,
I can't remember now. That's annoying.
no.
It weren't Sanchez because he play him 7 times a week.
No, Sanchez would play every fucking day if he wanted.
Every single minute, and he'll
Yeah.
be running around. He'll be doing laps at half time.
I know.
To keep himself warm in this fucking freezing cold country. So you're excited for next season? We've been doing this for nearly 2 hours. We're just trying to get to the point. You excited for next season? What do you think we're going to do?
Oh, we'll win a few games, won't we?
Handful?
Handful, yeah. See, I reserve what I think we're going to do next season until I know exactly who it is we've got next season.
What if it's just Czech?
I don't think we're challenged for the title. We're just Czech.
I think we'll win it.
No, I think there needs to be another striker bought, and I think we need to go out and we need to get another centre back. If we get a striker and a centre back on top of what we've already got, I think, and we manage to keep what we've already got fit and at the club, no reason why we can't. As it stands with just Petr Cech, I can't see us winning the league. I think we'll fall short.
Well, look how close we were this season, and we only missed out because of stupid games where we let in stupid goals. You ain't going to get that with Czech.
No, that's very, very true. However, you've got to look that the teams around us will all strengthen. Liverpool have strengthened. Man City will strengthen. Chelsea have strengthened and no doubt will continue.
We've bought a dozen Brazilians.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's all right to say, oh, well, we nearly won the league last season and, you know, we weren't that far away. But you've got to remember that all the teams around us will go on and strengthen and get better than what they were last season. So we have to go out and spend money to at least catch up or to keep with those guys. So, no, there still needs to be... I'd like to think that Petr Cech isn't the one world-class player a season we were going to sign, and I'd like to think that there was another one or two, maybe.
Where's Uncle Raj when I want him? There's a beetle on my floor. Die, you little shit. I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to make it fuck off the other side of elastic bands. Yeah, I think even if we have signed nobody else and everyone stays fit, I think a lot of it depends on how soon Sanchez comes back, because he's played 6,400 games in a row of 90 minutes of every single game. He's carried Chile to the Copa America. He's carried us to third in the league and the FA Cup.
See, the thing is, you've got to remember, if Sanchez, touch wood, he doesn't get an injury, but if Sanchez gets injured, then where does that leave us, really? That leaves us with a team no better than, 2013, 2014 season.
Does make you realise just how good Wenger has done with a team full of shit to get us 4th place all those seasons with no brilliant stars season after season.
But
Maybe one season we'd have 1 or 2 players doing well, but never. I just think we'd have had a Sanchez all those seasons. Someone who's the like an equivalent of Henry. When he plays, you think we're going to win.
Exactly. I mean, he's the first name that you see on the team sheet, and you think,
Yeah.
do you know what? Even if we were playing Man City, he could pull an absolute stonker of a goal out of the locker, just like he did against Aston Villa.
Oh, what a goal.
I know, absolutely amazing. As long as he's on the pitch, Arsenal stand a chance of winning any game against anybody.
He scares them.
Yeah, but I also think we'll see the best of Mesut Ozil next season. I think we were just starting to see what he could do. I think he's fully settled now in England, and I think next season, I wouldn't say shit or bust season for him, because I think you are starting to see what he can be. But I think it's very much, if he doesn't continue to perform, or he has his off games, or
he has been accused of being a little bit lazy sometimes. The head drops, is the work rate there, the tracking back. It's very easy to get on a player's back. But I think you'll see the best of him next season. And I think we have to. If we are going to challenge for the title, Mesut Ozil needs to be top form. Alexis Sanchez needs to be playing most games. Coquelin needs to carry on his end-of-year form or his last 6 months of the season form all through next season, because we have to remember that it's a big ask. He's still getting to grips with the Arsenal side. I mean, he's gone out on loan, and it was almost via freak injuries that he's been called back. I mean, this is a move that might never have happened. I mean, he could have been playing for Charlton at the moment had Arteta not got injured. So we pin a lot of our hopes on things that we're uncertain about happening. Players staying fit, players playing to the best of their ability. But really, when you sum it up, I think we are slightly short of the title. I mean, I know. What about you?
I'm confident. I think even as it is, with the second coming of the mighty Chad, I think next season he's going to keep every single person fit. And if you can almost get Diaby. If he can almost have got Diaby fit for the end of the season, which I think he was, then the man is working miracles. And Don was saying that he's been going around Europe looking at other clubs or meeting with other people, strengthening the backroom staff. And if we can get rid of Jerry Payton, maybe get Spurs to sign him. And I think Tony Roberts is maybe going to Swansea because Fabianski is already there. I think if we can the injuries, with a fully fit squad and just have a usual amount of 1 or 2, 3 players out maybe every now and then, but having the core of the team fit all season. And the core of our team is Cech, Koscielny, and then in the middle it's probably going to be the Mad Frankie and Sanchez, and then either Giroud or Walcott. You can keep 5 of those fit all season, then we can go on and win it, because we scare teams. Because when you see you've got Ozil and Sanchez on the starting 11 on the team sheet, you're thinking as a manager, fuck, we can afford to stick 2 men on one of those, but we need to stick 2 men on each of those.
Yeah, you've also got Walcott's pace as well. Because
if he plays up front, it's going to be delightful.
Exactly. And one of the most exciting things for next season is Oxlade-Chamberlain, who has said that he has pushed himself to the absolute limit to be ready and at his best for the start of the season. So I would love to see him play some kind of a role. I think Serge Gnabry, I think there's talk of him going out on loan to West Brom to gain some experience, which, worked wonders for Jack Wilshere. I thought if it works out like it did for Jack, then, very, very wise move to send him out. But I think down that right-hand side, there's every chance that Chamberlain could take that for his own.
Good, although his old man does say his best position is through the middle, but with the players we've got at the club, you've got no chance of getting it through the middle. It's going to be Gnabry and the Ox on the right-hand side, and that's the only place he's going to get a chance to play.
Yeah. But
he can learn to cross.
But in his defence, every time that I saw him play on that right side, I mean, he set up Giroud's goal in the final, didn't he?
He's confident.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the turn of pace, he drops a shoulder, and he's absolutely gone. He's got the trickery, he's got the shooting ability. Really, he's just struggled for injuries last season, because I think we probably would have seen a hell of a lot more of him than we did do. So... Anyway, we should start to cut this short.
Cut it short, cut it up.
We'll cut it up.
Should say I apologise for me using the N-word, but it was in context.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Leave it in, though, because it is funny. It's shockingly funny.
Yeah, I mean...
It's just bad. It's
we
terrible.
don't condone racism.
No, we don't. Unless it's to the Welsh.
Or homophobia.
And when I say the Welsh, I mean John Welsh. God, got out of that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did go.
We do refer to him as the Welsh.
All of a sudden, I could see there's people with pitchforks walking past my window. I think they're on their way to Cambridge, Danny.
It's either that or it's a 2-for-1 at McDonald's.
Yeah, probably. There is one at the bottom of the road.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, the sweet smell of success. Have you seen those chicken things they do?
No. What chicken?
Oh, it's
what,
proper chicken.
nuggets?
No, it's not bloody mechanically recovered chicken. I think that may well be it. I had 2 boxes of them the other day.
They're quite nice.
Nom nom nom.
But in all fairness, on the
I have
retail
it with the
park
chili dip.
at the bottom of the road, there's a KFC right next to McDonald's. So
Yeah, but they're franchises, aren't they? So anybody can open one of them. There's usually someone who doesn't seem to wash their hands after they've been to the toilet. Because every time I go to any of them, I get ill after.
What, to KFC?
Yeah, because they're not like a McDonald's. McDonald's are they're all owned by the same company. You franchise out the KFCs. Some of them you do.
I must admit, I get a little bit sick after I've had a KFC.
Well, there you go. That's why.
Wicked variety bucket. Them hot wings. Shit through the eye of a needle next day.
And those needles have got small eyes.
They certainly have.
Beady little eyes like your good self.
So,
yes.
Is there anything else we need to cover apart from to announce when we're actually going to be properly back?
Well, yeah, I think the next game is going to be. Oh God, the whole season's up there already. The next game is the 15th of July, Wednesday.
Singapore.
Which is a Singapore Select 11, which is going to be a magnificent game. Will I be watching it? Will I fuck?
But you can
Not
watch
interested.
it. You can watch it because it will be on Sky Sports at 1:30 on Wednesday.
Oh, excellent. So we'll see a load of players running around like they don't give a fuck, sweating their asses off with some illegible nonsense on the front of their shirts.
Probably.
Excellent. And then we've got the Emirates Cup, where we've got playing Lyon on the Saturday, and then we're playing Wolfsburg on the Sunday. They're two good games. So if anyone's going, say hello. I think Chris is going. Are you and the missus going?
I think we might be. I'm uncertain yet. We are going to be around those parts.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
so,
this is what I was thinking the other day, right? Emirates Cup,
yes.
Sponsored by Fly Emirates. Why couldn't they have bought Real Madrid, PSG...
All the teams that are sponsored by them?
Yes.
Hamburg?
And Hamburg. Or, no, there's PSG, Real Madrid... and
AC Milan?
Yeah, AC Milan, that's it.
I think Hamburg were sponsored by them.
Yeah. Well, but why could they bring those over, have an Emirates Cup with teams that are actually fucking sponsored by the brand?
Well, because we want to bloody win it, don't we? We're not even going to win it now. We need to have the Emirates Cup.
Fucking win it anyway.
We'd never win it. We always lose it. I want it against Leyton Orient, Barnet and Enfield. Then we've got a chance of winning it.
So we should have it against Arsenal ladies.
Yeah, no, we'd lose it to them.
Reserves and the Arsenal under-21s.
Yeah, that'll do. Then at least Arsenal are going to win it.
Exactly.
One way or the other.
Trophy's going home.
So the next, the Emirates Cup games on the 25th and the 26th. So maybe, I'm just looking at my diary. I say diary, it's just the bloody calendar on Windows. 25th and the 26th. So maybe Thursday the 30th.
Yeah.
Which will be 2.5 weeks' time.
Let's announce that. Let's announce that our comeback is going to be on the 30th.
And then that 30th is 3 days before the Charity Shield.
Yep.
And then we do another one on the 6th, which will be Thursday the 6th, which is going to be 2 days before we play West Ham, is it?
Yes.
Oh, we're playing West Ham on a Sunday, so that's going to be 3 days before we play West Ham.
Live on Sky Sport.
Whoa, I should be watching that. Yeah, so we're back on the 30th. And I was thinking maybe we should try and do like we used to. It'd be you, me, and 2 people, because sometimes these are going on for 2 and a bit hours.
Yes.
So I think if we do it like that, then it's going to get more people. Those lot can talk a bit more. So we're having 3 or 4 guests on. It takes too long.
Yes. Well, I mean, we will talk about it over.
And I was talking to Chris about the radio show.
Yeah.
And we've come to the decision that we want to do one after every single game, win, lose, or draw.
Okay.
Unless we lose to Spurs, then we're all going to be hanging from the ceiling somewhere.
And I also think we should use that as a chance to try and maybe stud some new blood.
Yes.
So if you listen to this podcast and you'd like to take part, we have a radio show there, which is kind of like our reserves, our under-21s.
Yeah, because Tom and John will probably be coming and doing maybe the odd podcast.
Yep, they'll probably be on 1 or 2 this season. So basically, you know, if you want to be a part of this, there's every chance that you can be.
But you need to have your own USB headset.
Yep.
And you need to have an Ethernet cable and not doing it on a fucking iPad.
Yes.
So Chris was talking about that, and he says he'd like to have a minimum of 1 new person a month.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that could mean 2, but he has got John, Dom, OJ, and himself, and John Welsh, and so he's got 4 or 5 regulars. But like yesterday, we did one for the OTK, that's out of the know, and John couldn't get his internet to work because he couldn't figure out how to turn the computer on, and then OJ was busy working with his Carolina Steel Hawk, Rail Hawks. That's it. So he couldn't do it. So I was roped in at the last minute.
Were you?
And so, so things like that we'll be going, right, if anybody's there, you've got the stuff. Like there's a few that have we've got lined up. I think Caroline, I think she's going to come on.
Yeah.
No, Katrina, not Caroline, Katrina.
Mm.
I know it's something to do with a song. And then Ellis Mill.
What were you thinking, Sweet Caroline?
I think I was. Yes. And then you got Deborah. I think she's in America. She wants to come on.
Her name was Deborah. It never suited her.
Lovely. Yeah, so anyway, things are going to be just like last season. We're going to be on every week, and it's going to be fun.
So basically, if
swearing.
your name is used in a modern
Song.
popular song, then just ask to go on the podcast, and there you go.
Yes, that should work. So this has been 2 hours and about 2 hours.
2 hours.
And people have been moaning and want one, and we haven't told any of the others, so I'm going to go and... there's no editing to do on this, is there? There's not even a beginning at the beginning coming after an hour and a half.
I don't think we've offended too much, and if you have donated and we've offended the country that you're from, we apologise.
Yeah, and if you do want to donate more money, we don't need any more money, we've got plenty now, but if you do, just go to our website, www.bergkampwonderland.co.uk, and then go down to the donations thing, click on it, and then send it via Bitcoin or PayPal or Pigeon Post.
Because I know we've paid for me to have a boob job now, but I'm getting a bit sick of them, so I'd like a reduction. So just send some more money across.
You do look a bit silly with only the one big boob.
I know. I'd either like two or none.
Yeah, you even need to split it down the middle with a bit of sellotape.
Yeah.
But then that's just going to... We can do with a nipple. You can't split that down the middle.
I don't know.
Split nips.
Put it on my back or something.
Split nips. Oh, backache.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, so finish this shit off then, and I'll go and edit it.
Okay. So yeah, we hope you have enjoyed listening to this, and we didn't plan to put this out or even for this long, but we hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just a little tester of what's more to come this season. So that was a Bergkamp Wonderland podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and keep it Arsenal. Good night.
Nano, cheeky monkey.
Bitches!
Oi, don't ruin it.
Her name was Deborah.
Little bastards.
I can turn the thingy down if you want.
No, that's all right. Don't think anyone cares.
No.
I'm just doing a little test recordy poo. It's been a while. I've done 6 podcasts in the summer.
Have you? We've got one of our cats come back tonight after 3 weeks.
Where the fuck was it?
I don't know. He's been out and about, but he came back after 3 weeks and now he hates everything.
Oh, it's a bit like Jason then.
Yeah. The only thing he tolerates is me and Kate. All the other cats he fucking hates.
That's probably why he left.
That probably is why he left. He didn't hate him when he left.
No. He's been out, he's seen the world, he's learnt a thing or two, and now he's not fucking interested.
Yeah, now he wants to go back out again. He don't want to be stuck in here.
Let him out then.
Oh, we don't want to let him out. Because it's the first time he's been home, literally, in 3 weeks.
Do you not have a cat flap?
No, I've got a back door.
So what do you do when they want to get out?
Do just let him out.
Fuck that, get a cat flap. I just had a new cat flap put in mine. A new cat flap and plastic bit for the bottom part of the door.
Yeah.
The whole lot cost me 50 quid.
Really? How'd you manage that?
Oh, they do door panels for double glazed doors in plastic white are 32 quid.
Yeah.
700 by 700. And then the cat flap was 20 quid.
That's
and
not bad.
My mate commanded it for nothing.
That's fair enough.
Looks very good.
Yeah, well, we just let ours come and go. Oh, they come in at night time, they don't go out at night time, but we got a shed, big shed, like a concrete block shed at the end of the garden, so we leave the door open for that, so if it does rain and they're out overnight, they can stay in that.